do this.
We've got company. This should soften them up.
Oh, sweet, and she gets one of those.
Yeah, because so she's an engineer class, so she gets drones.
Is that Kasumi?
That was Kasumi.
Sweet.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. RailZora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Just a quick skim, because I kind of ran. Yeah, we're good.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can.
I don't believe that. I would never believe that.
But we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
I know Fabletics likes their line of pocket leggings, but there's no way she has a dozen pockets. Suit. Not even a dozen.
There we go. There's a third one. That was close. Well, close enough I've liked. Alright. I mean, she's got some pretty good deep pockets.
I'll say deep pockets.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many get their networked?
All of them. RailZora.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system.
This looks interesting.
You see that?
Yeah. Okay. Log around here that I saw. go. Ah, here. Yep, here it is. Quarrying log. Play.
Drop-down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Her mistake? Mistake?
There, Mr. Oh, so we can look. Let's see if we can play it again.
Drop-down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet.
Our mistake.
They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so
Oh, Tali, where are you facing? Or is that Kasumi?
That's Tali. Yep.
On my way. With you, Shepard.
Ta-da!
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Think of
Do
this.
you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Aware of this?
Do you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Let's go.
We should keep moving.
Right.
Can't do that right now.
Oh, open shit.
I'll take care of it. Sure thing. On it. You got it. You got it.
Target acquired.
Stuff.
Possibly. Need is just a different angle.
Got it. Sure thing.
There you go. Different angle. I think it was down there. We're gonna double check real quickly. Yeah, it's down there. Okay. Yeah, all the callouts.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me to clean up your...
Hey, come here.
Damn it. Damn it.
Body.
Do you want to get your father back to the shuttle?
No. Leave him. The mission comes first. It's what he would have wanted. Come on. Let's finish this.
Going to this door.
Still haven't really figured out what.
Oh well. That would have just been money, so. Oh, you're a big boy. Ooh, flip, ship. Got a bottle ship.
I was about to say they were like getting bigger and bigger.
Yep, that's a yes prime.
Road! Distraction.
So how did Tali? Oh, hi.
Nice pistol. I'm a fan of the pistols in this one.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
Play the recording.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online? Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No, we're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue. We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material. Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Send
Sounds like this is the evidence we were looking for.
Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
It's gonna change. Like, decisions at the trial.
Rail Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not gonna decide anything here. Let's see what the admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Like she's prepared for such fate.
No, we'll see what your options are.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Left.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Well, you couldn't even wait for her to get back?
Sorry we're late.
We cleared the Geth from the Alarai. It should be safe for your people to return.
Thank you. We sincerely appreciate your efforts to aid the Quarian people.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
You have options.
It's one week.
You gotta pick. You could rally the crowd. You say no. Say yes. Because we know what happens if we say no. Tali gets exiled.
Seems like
If we say yes,
she's that's what I was thinking of. It's like she seems like she's prepared herself for exile. So
but you've got options.
yeah.
Do you want her to be exiled?
Well, I'm basing off what it's not what I want. I'm basing off what she wants.
No, you're her captain.
Yes, but I'm still I'm
can
speaking
tell,
for her.
Yes,
I'm not
you are.
just,
But you also. What do you mean you don't need evidence? It could be an option. That's Paragon thing.
right. It's that like middle ground of like I don't need evidence, but I'm probably going to say something in terms of her. I think the crowd sounds interesting because the stuff on the right continues the story.
Well, so does the stuff on the left in this case, because this is a verdict thing.
Rally the crowd.
Yeah,
Like,
stuff on the right normally will continue the conversation unless you don't have anything. Because the stuff on the left also, like Paragon and Renegade options, can continue the conversation.
Yeah, this isn't the type of courtroom where you can. All right, yeah, I'm in.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance.
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. Hangarel wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
As you pointed
Sure
out.
did, Shepard.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
That was a good.
Uh,
I'd be very curious what rallied the crowd.
I'll tell you.
But
I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Tali, about what your father said, what he did, you deserved better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
disappointed.
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This should come in handy.
So, rally the crowd. So, you only have rally the crowd because... Let's see, from Cerberus Intel, Commander Shepard, contacting you per Elusive Man's instructions. He believed you would want to know that he had ordered Subject Zero's project shut down before the riot broke out. Cerberus personnel arrived to find all guards dead, along with most of the subjects. Any surviving children were treated for injuries, given mild amnesic treatment, and delivered to Alliance facilities as survivors of slaver attacks. A few surviving doctors were forcibly retired for their role in the project. Per your report, the facility on Pragya has been destroyed. The Elusive Man is saying he had nothing to do with it. And we already talked about that. Alright. First things first, feed the fish. We'll go talk to Tali.
We'll talk to Garrus.
Talk to Garrus again, okay. Go.
Who would do this?
Maybe he has to say anything else. Tali's in engineering.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
There you go. Instead of having you say it, just...
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gab. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
You're gonna want to talk to Kasumi and Joker and Thane. Yeah.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much.
They both will have discussion about the trial.
They have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the
Thane?
shielding boost
Thane.
won't last long under fire?
They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
Right there. Where are you going here? That was the elevator. That's Grunt. That one's Zaid. That's the mercenary dude. Zaid.
Oh, I thought you were...
No, I was floating to the elevator.
Oh, it's a circle. Okay.
Yes. So go up to crew's quarters. Thane, Kasumi, and Garrett are on this one. So if you go take a right, there's Kasumi's room. Talk to Kasumi.
There you are.
And
The word is that Garrus really likes you. I can never tell with Turians. I think you should go for it. A lot of people want to see you two together. I can see why Jack is the way she is. I don't like it, but I get it. It must have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter. She told me she really appreciated your help. As hardcore as she is, I'm not sure she could have done it without you. Come back later. I'm sure
okay, so about right when you next come back. There's Thane.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't that a rather personal memory to talk about?
Forgive me. Lately, I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
That's a strange way of looking at yourself.
Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles in the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
The last time we talked...
Okay, I might loop that. Okay.
Assassinations.
A bystander noticed.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
It's interesting.
I haven't had a chance to speak to a Drell before. It's been fascinating.
I doubt many humans have. There are only a few 100,000 of us left after all. I won't keep you.
Talk to your boy.
It's interesting that it has spread around the ship. I wasn't expecting that.
Doc.
How may I help you, Commander? I'll see you later, Commander.
Okay. I thought she would have something to say. Just because she knew both you and Garrus before this ship. Here's your boy.
Need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Definitely. Part of me still thinks we're crazy for even considering blowing off steam, but I want to try it with you. I want a few moments that are just for us before we throw ourselves into hell for the good of the galaxy.
I want that too, Garrus.
Glad to hear it. I'll do some research and figure out how to.
So right before we.
Yes, before you go on the suicide mission, you're gonna release the stress. That said, I will say, in terms of missions, Arrival is not really a side mission.
Well, whichever one.
It doesn't matter though.
Which one is our main mission?
Your main mission is the IFF, which we don't want to do yet.
Miranda, Jacob,
and then these. That's the overall mission.
Oh, that's what I meant.
So your main mission, the whole reason for this whole thing, is to stop the collectors who destroyed you, who killed you.
Oh, but we have to do so IFF.
We have to do everything else first.
It's just like they separated it like that, though.
I mean, no, because and there's a reason why. You could go right now.
Yeah.
You could go through that relay right now
to stop the collectors.
You could do that. You could, because they have said, here is how you do that mission. Here's where you start. If you use this, you will start that mission. And they have told you where it is from the very beginning. At any point, you can go. And I will show you later after we do certain things.
That mess is over for Tali, Commander. Some of those Quarians. I guess living your whole life aboard a ship can really mess with your priorities. Not that I would know. I'll just burn myself. Great.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out
We
with.
haven't talked about it yet.
Well, I always liked Tali, so let's just move on. I like Kasumi, but why do I feel like I need to check the Citadel for parts she may have pawned? It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Get through 3 lawyers.
Yeah. Alright, and we're going to end stream there because it's almost 11 o'clock and we have responsibilities tomorrow. Yay.
I know.
I do.
Wake up.
No messages for you, Commander.
Save the game, and I will do some scavenging off stream. Yeah, hope you enjoy the shenanigans. Let's see if anybody's live right now. I doubt it. Yeah, nobody's live. Yeah, that's lie. Bye bye.